Libra, welcome to your reading. So let's start here with your current energy. And let's find out what's influencing you. I like it so far. Let's see what it is that you need to focus on. Oh. Huh. Very interesting. Let's talk about your past. So I'm going to just keep pulling the cards before I start interpreting, but there's some strong cards out already. Let's find out about your near future. What else do you need to know? I got the King and the Queen of Pentacles out here. Very interesting. There's something going on with all you air signs. There's some sort of energy of not really moving forward at the moment. Yeah, that's coming through pretty clearly. Very, very interesting. Yeah, so at the bottom of the deck here, Libra, I'm getting the Two of Pentacles, which is all about kind of juggling burdens. And what I see you right now, you're in this energy of wait and see. When it comes to long-term stability with another person, you're kind of in this energy of, well, I'm just going to let things play out. Let's see what happens when things start going. What you need to focus on here is related to this relationship. So there has been some sort of change, and it's been a major change. So whether that was a change for the better or the worse, I'll find out more when I clarify, but it is something about this committed relationship and just maybe how you feel about commitment in general, how you feel about commitment with this person. There's something here that you need to focus on because there's definitely some sort of major change that has happened here. In the past, I am getting the World card, which does indicate to me that there was a cycle that ended. Very positive. It's coming through very positive. So I'll find out more when I clarify, but the energy that I'm getting is very positive. When I look here at what you need, or I'm sorry, what your strength is, it is actually being able to make a decision. So when you have a lot of things in front of you and you have so much that can really be overwhelming to so many people, you don't take it that way. You kind of take it and run with it. You're very quick to make a decision. And so even though that is your strength, you're also, again, right back to this Three of Wands in the upright. I'm getting the Ace of Wands in reverse, which tells me this is not a time for action for you. This is definitely in this more of wait and see energy. Again, further enhanced with this Hanged Man here. So this is what's influencing the situation. What's really influencing the situation, the reason that you're in this kind of stall, you're not quite in limbo because you're not completely at a standstill, although at times it probably feels that way. You're not really moving forward with this because you're being given the opportunity to view things from a completely different perspective. It's about taking the situation and really just making sure you fully understand and appreciate what's going on around you. Because Queen of Pentacles out here, there is a lot of stability in this relationship. With the Hierophant, I've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, these three cards are very high as far as stability goes. I mean, this is somebody who loves you, who wants to be with you, and who is in it for a commitment with you. When I look here in your hopes or outcomes, you're afraid that this is never going to move forward. That's what this is, because you are sitting, again, in this energy of it going really slow or even really being stopped at times, and you're just afraid that there's never going to be this movement forward. And I can see that here in the outcome position as well. So the first card that came out was the Six of Swords in the reverse, which does indicate to me that you're not moving forward. You're not really moving at all. But then with this Eight of Cups, there's something that you are moving away from, though. Let me find out more. Let's start clarifying. Let's find out about this Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here for Libra? Page of Pentacles. So this is you analyzing the situation to make sure that you understand all the facts and really just kind of waiting and seeing. So it's like you've taken in all this information. You've listened to what this person has said. You've looked at all the actions that have been taken within the relationship. And now you're just kind of waiting to see how things play out. This feels very similar to a reading I did yesterday. but I did so many I couldn't tell you which one. King of Pentacles, I got the Ace of Pentacles. So again, seeds of commitment here. There is definitely something strong about this relationship. Tell me about the Tower and the Hierophant. The Sun. So whatever changed here within this relationship, within how you view commitment or how this commitment is in this relationship, it is actually making you happier than you've been in a very long time. This is something that you need to focus on, and it is this whole different perspective again, because it's actually opening you up to being happier, because you're letting go of some of these restrictions. That's definitely coming through with the Tower and the Hierophant as well, that there's whatever your belief system was related to relationships, commitment, and specifically within this relationship, you're releasing that. Tell me about the World. I got the Hierophant again. So there was a cycle that ended here as far as beliefs when it came to relationships. That's exactly what this is. You ended something in your past related to how you viewed relationships, and this change in perspective is actually making you a lot happier than you've ever been. And it's actually, believe it or not, it actually has the ability to move this relationship forward. So let me find out about this Seven of Pentacles. Yep. So this here, Seven of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the Seven of Cups in reverse is all about making a choice here. So you made a choice. I see that here with the Judgment card very, very strongly. And I'm also getting Temperance. So when you made this decision to start viewing things from a different perspective, it actually is starting to put things back into balance for you. Temperance is, the energy of Temperance is similar to Libra in that it's always looking for fairness. I mean, this is the card of Sagittarius. You could be dealing with one, don't have to be, but it's that energy of what's fair and always going about what's fair. So if you've been putting any kind of restrictions on somebody or expectations on somebody, and you've kind of taken a step back and said, maybe that wasn't fair for me to put my expectations on somebody else. What happens if I just let it go and see what happens? And take it as it resonates. It could definitely be the other way around. Tell me about the Ace here. I can see it. Here we go. Nine of Cups. So not taking any action, by not acting impulsively, changing your behaviors is actually opening you up to a lot of happiness here. I'm getting the Nine of Cups in the upright, which is all about your wishes being fulfilled. So there is something here about letting this relationship just kind of go with the flow and don't put any expectations on it. Tell me about the Hanged Man. The World. I got the World out now twice, just like the Hierophant. So it is descending. So you not taking any action is breaking whatever belief system you previously held on to when it came to relationships, and specifically within this relationship. So there's something definitely within you that has changed, and it's a recent change. It's been within the last couple of months. I mean, we did just go through some pretty major planetary shifts. So it's definitely something that has been changing within you over the last couple of months. Let's find out about this Queen of Pentacles in the upright. I got the Ten of Wands here in the upright. There is something about this commitment that you're not entirely on board with. Part of you does see it as a burden. And it is because you're changing. And change is uncomfortable for a lot of people, for most people. But you're walking away from those burdens. You're walking away from that energy of always having to have things a certain way within a relationship or expecting a certain outcome, really. So I just pulled another clarifying card. I've got the King of Wands. So I have the King of Wands clarifying the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, which does tell me that if you had continued your old actions, this relationship probably wouldn't have had much of a future, because you would have put these expectations on it. And when that person didn't meet those expectations, because again, they were your expectations, not the other person's, you may not have been in alignment on what it is that you wanted. It created a lot of burdens for you, but you are releasing it. I can see it. So the Chariot in reverse, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles here. So there's definitely something about you're afraid of being left out in the cold. With this change, you still have this fear of being abandoned by this person, that even though you've changed, even though you're transforming and you are starting to evaluate this relationship differently, there is still this fear that this person's going to walk away from you. And I can see that in the outcome too, that's a fear. That's coming through as a fear. There's something here that you're not seeing. And that is what's causing this fear, because this again is actually a card of fear, as well as kind of things being hidden from you. So I'm going to try and pull one more card and see if we can get anything. Tell me about the Moon card. Why is the Moon card here for Libra? There is this Moon card, and it is related to this partnership, this person. It's related to this relationship and just how you guys work together. There's something here you're not seeing. And it's really causing you this fear. You are afraid that this person's going to walk away and abandon you. And I think it's also because you have always taken all these steps forward, and you've always been one to say, okay, well, if there's no action happening in the relationship, I'm going to make something happen within the relationship, and I'm going to kind of force it to happen. And because you're not forcing it to happen, you're actually happier, but then you don't trust that happiness at the same time. Here, you are still trying to make a decision on all of this. This is, I mean, in theory, you have made a decision. I mean, that is what this card actually represents, literally, is that you've made a decision to kind of go with the flow. But that's not all of it. That's not the entire story. You don't just go with the flow and trust that everything's going to work out. You still have these fears that things aren't going to work out. So I'll probably have to find out more in your next reading, because I'm not getting any clarity on that at all in this one. So let's pull a Moon card and see if we can get anything else on the situation for you, Libra. Okay, well, the card that jumped out was Prosperity Lies Ahead. So what that really is telling me is that you don't have anything to fear. Prosperity is, well, it's the new moon in Taurus, but it actually resonates a lot with all the pentacle energy that's happening here, which is all about stability and love and just commitment. So there is something here that you don't necessarily need to be afraid of. I can understand why you wouldn't trust it, because you're changing so much within you, and that change is very uncomfortable. So I hope this resonates, Libra. I hope this helped you. I'll do another reading next week, and hopefully we see some forward movement here. Anyway, if it resonated, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.